Alright guys, today we've got the Hori RAP 4, but I also got myself a package today in the mail. This is a new octagonal restrictor plate that we're going to install. So instead of a square gate, I don't know if you can tell that, it'll be octagonal. And then we're going to go ahead and try to install the ball top here. We've got black, now we're going to have red. And then we have some black buttons with, red buttons with black circles around them, which we're going to install as well. So we have 8 of those. So we'll go ahead and we'll open this thing up and we'll just see how far we can get here. It's probably going to be a boring video, guys. It's going to be just taking off the back here, and I'm going to take off the screws. This is the Hori RAP 4. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the hidden screws right there, 7. So we'll get that off so we can start modding the stick and get all these screws out of here. I don't know how long this is going to take, but we'll go ahead and do it, and we'll have some fun while doing it here. And playing some King of Fighters 14, which is very fun, I might add. I was a little skeptic of the 3D, but it's turned out to be a pretty fun game. I don't know if it's my favorite King of Fighters of all time. I really like King of Fighters 96, then I like King of Fighters 98. I'm also a big fan of King of Fighters 13. 12 was kind of a dud. I missed the yearly releases though. That was interesting. As you know, I've got the Neo Geo, which I'm very, very fond of. I've got several of those titles. Let's go ahead and we'll have to get this sticker off here. Warning, warranty void if removed. So to do any modding on this stick, just like any video you watch on YouTube about this is going to tell you, if you do it, you mod your stick. You avoid your warranty, so keep that in mind. I do not recommend that anybody mod their stick because of the warranty being lost. It's a very good high quality stick. I just decided I wanted some sandwall buttons and a new ball top. And why not throw an octagonal gate on it while we're at it? So we've got all that done. So let's see. Have to pry it up, I guess. We're missing a screw. Yeah, there's one more here. I didn't see it. You can see there's padding on the bottom of this, so if you sit it on your legs, it seems to stick, and it also sticks pretty good on a table. I got a little like side table I use when I'm playing fighting games. So. Alright, that should just lift right out, and we'll see the guts of the system here. You see this is where we put our cord right there and a little trap door, and then here's all the buttons we're going to hopefully remove here. I guess we'll work on the joystick first, get this gate off, and put the new one on. There's 4 screws you can see right there. It's supposed to be pretty easy, so let's go ahead and we'll just pull these screws out. We'll put the octagonal gate on, and then we'll then we can put ourselves our new joystick top on. I stress, if you do this, which I once again do not recommend, then you avoid your warranty like we talked about, but also, you know, it's not actually an easy mod to do any of these things. So alright, we pulled all that out there. I think that must be the actuator we ripped out of there. No. for the buttons. Let's get that shoved back down in there. Maybe. Come on. That's not good. I was gonna say there ought to be a little thing that sticks on there. So here's the old gate. You see it's a square. This is the new gate. It is an octagon or octagonal or whatever. Taking these 4 screws out here. I've changed gates on arcade sticks before, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just kind of trying to get these screws out of this gate here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and now 4. They're kind of tight, as you would expect. We'll go ahead and we'll take this 8-way stick, which is ceramic. It's already got pre-cut areas, as you can see, for this to set in. So let's go ahead and we'll fit that on there, and you can see it fits very snugly. We'll just put those 4 screws back in, and we should be in business. So, assuming I put those sticks back in the right spot. Micro switches, sorry. They say not to over tighten it, so I'm not going to do that. Everything's kind of just falling in place there. This is called the Kowl, K-O-W-A-L, Hayabusa Octopus. So, octopus, 8 legs, ha ha ha. And that should be it. Let's go ahead and turn her over and see what it sounds like. Yeah, but now we're in Octagon, so there we go. There's the first mod. Next, we're going to go ahead and try to take that stick off right there. Pardon me, the ball top, and put a new one on. So you should have to hold on to the ball top. And there's a little screw hole you'll see at the bottom here. See that? And you just put it right there, and you hold it. Hold on to the ball and turn that. And that'll take the ball right off. This is for any Sanwa or Hayabusa or Senitsu stick. They're all made that same way. And here we go. Here's that. So again, we're just going to put that on there. We're going to screw that ball top on. The thread should line right up. Once again, we're going to hold on to the ball. Put our little screwdriver down there and just give it a couple little turns. And it should tighten right up. Snug right up there on you. Alright. And there's mod number 2. Now we got our cherry top there. Now let's go ahead and put the buttons in. That will be the hardest part of the mod. So you got to take them out one by one by one. And I don't remember how to take out the buttons. I think that you push in on them and pull them out. There we go. That's how you pop out the top anyway. Probably going to have to use the pliers. Alright, we're having some trouble here. go. Can't remember if you push them and then pull them out, or push them in and push it through. Maybe. Yeah, so this is going to prove to be the harder part of the mod here, as you would guess it. I'm having a lot of trouble getting that through there. I don't know why. There we go. So there's the first one. There we go. So there's that button. It's intact if we ever want to go back to it. As you see, this ought to just fit right back in there. Maybe. There we go. We got her in there. Had to hammer it on a little bit. As you can see, it's gonna be a pretty neat little setup once I'm done. We'll go ahead and put the little connectors back on. There we go. Now for the second button. As you can imagine, this part's the tedious part of it. The first two mods are pretty damn easy, but this one not so much. And now that I've fiddled with the buttons a little bit, you see that second one just came right out. So. There we go. So there we go. We've got two buttons. We're getting there little by little. Alright. And you know, this is a real easy thing we can always go back to at any time. We can always pop those old buttons back through, so. The Japanese are a little bit smarter when it comes to putting in buttons than we are. Theirs just have little pop sides instead of being screwed on, so. There we go. There we go. We're getting there slowly but surely. That pin was a little bent from the factory. There we go. That one didn't want to come off, but that's okay. We got it off. Once again, we're just pushing it on the sides with our screwdriver. Alright, now we're halfway there. And we're going to have a brand new stick. There we go, halfway there. Popped our little door off by accident. Oh well, that's okay. It just pops right back in there. Like so. Alright. These are going to be real silent, just like the old ones. Some of these got put on a little too tight at the factory. All the way over in Japan. Kind of wedged here a little bit. I have to push it back in to. There we go. There we go. I was able to snugly push that one in spot. There we go. See what I'm doing here a little bit. Yeah, then so besides King of Fighters 14, been playing some Street Fighter 5. Very, very fun. Now that they're starting to open up some of the other parts of the game. I'd seen my buddy Noel from Renegade Computer Tech. He played when it first came out, but all it was open was really the online and the local co-op. Now there's a story mode and all that kind of stuff, so there's a lot more to offer. So you basically got a ground, and then you're hot. It's generally a 5 volt when it comes to these. This one's a little tight. Getting this one out. It kind of comes up against the plastic housing of the PCB here, but it'll go. Maybe. We'll just got to keep on prying at it a little bit here. There we go, we're making some progress. We got half of it through. There we go. And there's that one. These are all sandwall buttons that are guaranteed to 10 million presses, so there we go. Also would not recommend pounding on your arcade stick like that. I am not an arcade professional. Just have my own arcade in the basement and play with that, so I'm by no means a expert at any of the things I'm showing you today. But as you can see, we're honing in on 25 minutes and we're nearly done with the mod. And seeing as I'm not very good at this stuff, I think that we are doing pretty good. There we go. There's our final button. Having a little trouble. Like I said, this one's kind of snug. I'm just kind of looking and inspecting my work, making sure everything's snug. As you can see, we've got the red ball top and the red buttons. We'll go ahead and put the back on the arcade stick here. That we knocked off by accident. Crap. Whoa, that wasn't good. Oh well, it didn't hurt it. This is a pretty sturdy stick. And you see how it kind of comes out the back there, the cord. So that's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and turn her back over and we will put our back on. You can see it fits pretty darn snugly there. Maybe using the screwdriver with the magnetic head is not a good idea. We'll just do it like put on a tire on a car. We'll just go alternating here. Little screws, man. They could have made this a little friendlier to open up, but you know, as you suspect, they probably don't want to do that because then you mod it like we just did. So should have used a screw gun. This probably would have been a hell of a lot easier. Oh well. One screw up in the bottom right was sticking a little bit. So anyway, some other fighting games. I picked up Mortal Kombat X. And all of these will be playing on the channel if we already haven't. I know we haven't played Street Fighter 5, Mortal Kombat X, or I got Guilty Gear Xrd Sign, which is the one from 2015, I do believe. Very fun. I'm just not good at it. I think that the octagonal gate will help. Of course, you're not supposed to ride the gate in fighting games, but I do it anyway. I don't compete at Evo or anything like that, so I'm lucky to win like even half my fights online. Come on. So that one's just got one go in. That's all there is to that. It'll go. It's just going to be a pain in the butt. They're not like pointy screws either. They're like these. They're like flat on the end. What may end up happening is I'm just going to have to loosen the corners a little bit. And leverage it just a little bit over that direction and maybe we can get it in here. I'll just loosen them all a little bit. But as you can see, you know, here it is 30 minutes and we're about done. There's online places that'll do this for you. They charge you, you know, about $50, $60 an hour. Minimum 1 hour of labor. And well, you know, I'm no real big techie really, but as you can see, it's definitely doable in less than an hour's labor by a complete imbecile. Me being the imbecile. So, of course, it might take me an hour to get the screw started, but who knows. Now, there we go. So we have victory. We got that last one in. The arcade stick is now complete. We're just going to tighten up all those screws I loosened. And by God, we're going to have a full stick mod completed in under, well, probably about 30 minutes total. Thank you if you made it this far and watched all this. Here we go. We've got our Hori RAP 4. We've changed out the rectangular gate for an octagonal gate. We changed out the ball top, which was black, for a red top. And we've changed out the 8 face buttons here, which were Hayabusa standard buttons for Sanwa arcade buttons. So everything has been upscaled a little bit in quality. The red doesn't quite match the buttons, which I'm a little disappointed about, but that's okay. Still looks pretty freaking awesome with the bubbles and all that kind of stuff. So there's a nice little zoom in there. Alright guys, so as always, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, check out the Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube gaming websites. And that's it, guys. As always, happy gaming. Can't wait to play some more fighting games, and you guys can join the channel hopefully and check out some live streams. Happy gaming, guys.